Conair curling iron and brush. Styles as it dries, brushes in volume. Nobody's bigger in hair than Conair.
Take good care of my coffee beans.
When you care about coffee as much as Dunkin' Donuts does, it's heartbreaking to part with it.
Goodbye.
But now more and more people are taking home Dunkin' Donuts fresh roasted coffee beans, so you can make coffee at home with the same rich blend we use in the shop.
I know you'll be good.
Now you can take home 2 pounds of our delicious original blend coffee for just $6.99.
At least you're going to a good home.
Who brings holiday joy to kids of all ages?
This list.
Oh, that's a lot of gifts, but it is Bradley's biggest Christmas sale ever. So you can save 20 to 60% store-wide. The list, done.
Mrs. B, my wife, my kids, my mother, my budget.
Have you been good this year? I'll take 30% off all clearance items and you'll be fine. Of course I'll tell him. Oh, the joy of giving and saving.
If you hate cords tripping you up, you'll love Conair's convenient new Cord Keeper Dryer. The Cord Keeper Dryer. Another Conair first. It's the one to wind up with.
The Daily Numbers Game, tonight at 7:53.
Hey! It's Elmo from Sesame Street, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show! Yeah! Today's guests are Whoopi. Shh. Today's guests are Whoopi Goldberg! Yeah, and the Drushers! Kathy Ireland and Crystal Bernard. Yeah. Put it, John. She can do it. Give it a try. KBS, they love into it. TV commercials, easy as pie. Now she's back in town. She can always sit down. No more on the go.
I hope I don't purple with the star color purple.
It's the Rosie O'Donnell Show. And now, here's Elmo's best friend, Rosie Did you hear? Elmo get Whoopi Goldberg's name messed up.
Oh, did you mess up? Well, you're only 2 and a
Well,
half.
Elmo almost called her Rosie Goldberg.
You called her Rosie Goldberg.
No, that's not right.
Sometimes people call me Whoopi O'Donnell.
Oh, well, okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. How are you, Elmo?
Elmo is fine. Give me a kiss, give me a kiss.
Mwah.
Nice to see you. I'll eat your heart out.
How are you doing?
Oh, Elmo is fine.
Yeah,
Especially that it's close to Christmas.
You love Christmas, don't you? You
Yeah.
getting ready?
Oh, yeah, very much so.
And you're all dressed up in your Christmas
at that.
attire?
Isn't that cute?
You got your Christmas vest on?
Yeah. Spiffy, huh?
You are spiffy, Elmo.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm going to do the show, so you're going to sit here the whole show?
Yes, and Elmo will be as quiet as a mouse.
Yeah, you're going to be quiet?
Yes, Elmo will be quiet.
Okay. Because, you know, usually you have to be over 5 to come to the show, and you're only 2 and a half. But
Well,
you'll...
what about Parker? Well, he's privileged.
Well, he's not in the studio audience. He's back in his crib sleeping.
Well, can Elmo go back there?
Yeah, after the show, you can...
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can take a nap with him. So I'm going to go talk to John. So you just sit here, and we'll see you turn the show.
Elmo will be quiet.
Quiet as a mouse.
Okay, as a mouse.
See you later. Bye. Shh. Say hello to John McDaniel.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Rosie.
Wow.
Rosie. Excuse me, John. Rosie, Elmo has a present on your desk.
Right here?
Yeah.
You mean the Elmo Saves Christmas Sesame Street video?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh.
This is for Parker?
Yeah, that's for Parker.
Oh, my goodness. Well, this is a great tape. There's Maya Angelou in this.
Yeah.
Charles Durney.
Yeah.
And you.
Yeah, and Harvey Firestein.
Harvey Firestein.
He was so funny.
He's very funny. He says, get your friends some Easter eggs for Christmas.
Yes.
That's right. I know that
voice.
story.
Yeah.
He has a low voice.
But Elmo will be quiet now.
Okay, all right. Did you bring enough for the whole audience, Elmo?
You know what?
What?
How did you know? Yes, Elmo did.
You did! All right! Oh, we will get this Elmo Saves Christmas tape
so great.
for the whole audience after the show. Okay, now be quiet, because I have to talk to John.
Okay.
So, John, how was your night last night?
It was good.
Yeah?
You know, Christmas.
Did you have a good time?
Rapping.
Rapping stuff.
Rapping.
Uh-huh.
And rapping.
Yeah.
And rapping.
Yeah.
And more rapping.
Are you done
It's
shopping?
good. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Rosie, honey, baby, sweetheart.
Oh.
What is it, Elmo?
You know, didn't you and Elmo have fun during the Vanessa Williams Christmas special?
Yes, we did. You and
Yeah.
I, we got to sing.
Yeah, that was fun.
And we had all of those great singers on the show.
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
Elmo didn't get to sing with Luther Vandross.
Oh, no. I love Luther Vandross.
Yeah, Elmo does too.
You did?
Elmo, why can't we have Luther Vandross on the Rosie O'Donnell show today?
Oh, well, he's not here today, Elmo. We have Whoopi Goldberg and Kathy Ireland and Crystal Bernard. We don't have...
Maybe Elmo will wish for Luther to be on. Okay, I'm a wish.
Oh, all right.
Luther Vandross.
Have yourself.
Just out shopping at the crack of dawn?
I got up early.
Yeah.
I got up early. I wanted to go out shopping, and I brought you a present. That's why I stopped by.
What'd you bring? That's for me?
This is for you. This is your Christmas present.
Well,
Because
should
I know.
wait for Christmas or?
Well, no. Why don't you open it now so everybody can see what? This is a Wait till you all see what this gets us.
This is for me?
This is for you.
Luther?
Yeah. With the signature.
Is that his real
That's his real signature. No, he did. He actually did, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's so
Well, you know where this will go. Right above the bathroom. Luther, that is the great... How did you get my Tommy to sign that?
Oh, I have connection. I'm in show business. I know how to do these things.
I know, you sure are. How much fun did we have on the Vanessa Williams Christmas
we had a great
special?
time. Elmo, you were excellent on the show.
Oh, thank you, Luther.
That was great.
Now, I don't know if you've heard the news.
The news?
Yeah, you know every album that you release goes platinum?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
2 of them, the last 2, you just released them.
Yeah, they just came out. Hopefully
This
they'll
is
go
Christmas, you know that one?
The Christmas album, yeah.
Yeah, and Your Secret Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you were here.
Hopefully they'll go, because
Well, guess what, Luther? We got a call from your record label.
No, get out of here.
We did. And you have gone
Shut up.
platinum. There it is. That means, unheard of, every single CD you have released has gone platinum. Luther Vandross, the best.
All happy, thank you.
And that's your Christmas present from the record. Well, I framed it. They told me it went
fantastic.
platinum. I put a little frame. I hope it goes with your house.
You got down.
Yeah, I did it some serious.
Oh, wow.
So what do you
This is
say we
great.
do a little Christmas thing with Elmo before we go? It was his
Yeah,
wish
yeah.
to sing a little song with you.
Oh, can we do Rudolph in a reasonable key?
Okay. And I'll just key any key one go. Should we go over to him?
Sure.
All right, let's go. We'll leave this here.
This is great.
Take that, will you take that? I'll take this.
Hey, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. You go down in history.
You go down in history.
Thank you, Ray.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
We'll be right back. What do you do with them? You hang them?
Tylenol was always around, so I always used it. I mean, you know, for all the things that you use Tylenol for. But my mother said she's always giving out medical advice. She said to relieve headaches, you should take Excedrin. It's better than Tylenol. She was right. Major bonding experience with Mom. I mean, plus, I got something that's better for headaches. I mean, what more could you want out of life?
Excedrin, the headache medicine, also available in gel tabs.
Know what? Our dentist says our mouths are full of plaque bacteria.
Bacteria? Gross.
Yep, even hiding between our teeth.
Boy, that's sneaky.
Then he gave Mommy a new kind of toothbrush.
Introducing Crest Deep Sweep. Its longer and softer deep sweep bristles help sweep away bacterial plaque between teeth and along the gum line.
Take that, you bacteria.
New Crest Deep Sweep. Fits between to get teeth clean.
When gas makes me feel like this, I take a little pill like this.
Gas-X Soft Gels. As much gas medicine as this much Mylanta. Concentrated for fast relief. Try Gas-X Soft Gels or great-tasting chewable tablets.
This holiday season, give him the Gillette Sensor XL. With protective microfins, the best you can give, the best a man can get.
Broadway. Our first guest has done it all. In her new film, Ghosts of Mississippi, it opens tomorrow. Please welcome back to the show, Academy Award winner, Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, Whoop.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. Where is he?
Luther or Elmo?
Luther I saw. Where is Elmo?
Elmo, where did he go?
Whoopi!
There he is.
Whoopi, Whoopi!
How you doing, baby?
Hello, honey.
Hi, baby.
You go, girl.
I will.
You look great.
Thank you, honey. You know, you have started a big war in my home.
Oh, yeah?
Started by you.
Oh, Elmo didn't want to do that.
Well,
What happened?
Well, this Tickle Me Elmo thing has gotten a little out of hand.
Oh, what's happening?
I am 14 braids less upon my hair. There was one Tickle Me Elmo left on the shelf, and 18,000 people tried to get it. And many of them ended up with my hair in their hands.
And did you grab it?
No, I did not.
So you are in need of a Tickle Me Elmo?
I am trying to discover
How many
where
you
this...
need?
I need 2, because I got 2 grandkids.
Whoopi Goldberg needs 2 Tickle Me Elmos.
All right, I
That's
just,
a
you
little
know...
clue to my
because
backstage
Well, if you don't
people.
get him, Whoopi, Elmo will go home with you and laugh for you.
All right.
For you, these are you need for your grandchildren, right?
Yes, and I have to tell you, you know, I try to go through normal channels like walk in the store.
Yeah.
You know, because people always say celebrities get stuff.
Right.
I tried to go and do it like everybody else.
Yeah, sure.
Child, these folks were crazy out there.
They were. They were
They're
being...
like,
That's right.
I said, this is not Elmo. No, this is me. This is not Tickle Me Whoopi.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
Can you get Elmo a Cadillac?
You want a Cadillac?
Yes.
You mean
big one?
A big Cadillac car?
Yes, not the little one, the big one.
Well, you know, let me just do this first. I love Cadillacs. They're wonderful automobiles. That's the only way I could possibly, maybe they'll send one. I don't know.
Yes. Or, you know, the other thing is, Rosie, you could be giving Elmo driving lessons in the Cadillac so that people can see how much you love Cadillac and how much Elmo loves Cadillac, and then Elmo will get one.
I bet you.
You see?
I think if the rest of the whole segments that you're here, we just keep mentioning Cadillac, there's a good chance that before the new year, Cadillac might actually come through.
This is true, as opposed to Porsche.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
See, now you're talking. But Rosie, Elmo will be quiet now like a mouse.
Okay, like a mouse.
Like a mouse.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Started it.
Okay. So, Whoop, you're in rehearsals for Forum.
I'm in rehearsals for Forum.
Taking over for Nathan Lane, first time woman replacing a man.
Yes.
Rock on, sister friend.
Thank you, darling.
Now, they called you and said, we want you to be in this, and you said...
Would you consider doing this? And of course, you know, very cavalierly, sure. And then the next day I thought, what was I thinking?
Right.
What was I thinking? It's 8 shows a week.
It's grueling.
Grueling.
Have you started
rehearsing? I will
rehearsing?
be thin by the end of this.
That's true, you will.
You know?
Although, you know what happens? You get thin in rehearsal because you're working, you're sweating.
Right.
Then you're in the run, you know the show. You go out every night to Joe Allen's. Couple beers, a cheeseburger, 11:30. Oops.
Yes. All right, well, I should not, like, throw out the clothes.
No, don't throw them out.
All
but,
right.
you know, you're having fun, though, doing it, yeah?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Because you love Broadway stuff.
I love Broadway. I love live. I love real people. You can smell perfume. You can see hairspray. It's what I want.
Yeah.
You know, not like the cinema where you look out and all you see is, you know, screen.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. It's amazing that the first that they asked a woman to take over for a guy. This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's because I sit in that neutral place.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's because they say, well, it could be man, could be woman, could be Whoopi. Yeah.
Man, woman, whoop. Either way.
Yes.
Now, your new film, Goes to Mississippi.
Yes.
Such a poignant piece. I have not seen the movie. I read the script.
Yeah.
And it is so, it deserves to be told, this story.
Well, you know, and there are 2 separate stories here. The story that we're telling is the story of the trial that came about after 30 years of Myrlie Evers really sort of pushing and pushing and pushing to get, because they knew who killed her husband.
Right.
Everyone knew. And it took them 30 years to convict this guy, and it was because she was diligent and stayed on it that it was able to happen. But the film is from the perspective of the man that she went to, who finally really sort of got it going, whose name is Bobby DeLauder, played by Alec Baldwin, and of course the killer is played by Jimmy Woods, who's stupendous.
Yes, it was nominated, in fact, today for a
Golden Globe.
Yes. We're going to talk more about the movie and show a clip after this commercial. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
Tickle Me Elmo's Whoopi. We'll be right back.
Back by popular demand at the Heinz Convention Center. Thousands of fur coats go on sale this Friday at the manufacturer's giant fur super sale, hosted by Andriana Furs, America's world-class furrier. You can't beat these prices. This gorgeous beaver coat is only $8.95 or $35 a month. Magnificent female ranch mink coats from only $19.95 or $49 a month. Instant on-the-spot financing. The giant fur liquidation sale at the Heinz Convention Center starts this Friday, 4 days only.
Lecter's is America's largest housewares retailer. With over 5,000 items, Lecter's has the largest selection of gadgets, glassware, serveware, frames, cookware, bakeware, storage, and organizers. Here are a few of the fabulous savings this week. Buy a Krupp's 12-cup Brewmaster, just $29.99. Get a bonus gold filter worth $15. Save 33% on wood and metal frames, all sizes $9.99. Glass cake plate with dome lid, incredibly priced at $9.99. Come to Lecter's today. We will not be undersold, guaranteed.
Losing her daughter was one thing, but raising her grandchildren
We got some good news. Another illegitimate child?
is a whole new story.
I'll give you my phone number. If you promise me you'll never, ever use it.
You can love them, but you can't live their lives.
Neither can they.
not properly. The continuing story of Terms of Endearment.
Do you mind aging?
No, because I've done it so well. The Evening Star, rated PG-13, starts Christmas Day.
La, 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 la.
Just a little reminder that Franco-American gravy is made with natural meat stocks and juices.
Stand. And I watched as the former governor of this state shook hands with the man who murdered my husband while I was on the stand. Now, I don't expect you to understand the pain and suffering that my family and I have gone through, but I did come here thinking that this office might want to see justice finally served.
Miss Evers?
Mr. Peters, you've given me all the reasons why you can't pursue this. Perhaps you can find one reason why you can.
Great reviews for the subtlety, you know? You got really wonderful reviews.
Good, good.
Well, did you find it hard to play a living person who was, you know, around to comment on whether or not you were accurate?
Well, you know, she's more than sort of a living person. She's like a legend,
right?
You know, and so I tried to ask as many questions because I had her children with me who are playing themselves in the film, and also Yolanda King is playing one of her children. So it was kind of easier because I could say, what about this, or what was she thinking, or why this, or should I do that? And I got a lot of support from them. You know, it's tough because, as you know, it's difficult to make movies, particularly about black folks in this country, particularly historically. So you try to do the best that you can, and you're always happy that somebody like Rob Reiner can find a way to tell the story that encompasses everyone, where everyone can sort of get it. So that the next step, of course, would be to do the Medgar Evers story, so that people understand that before the media arrived in the South and understood Martin Luther King and all the folks that were down there in Rosa Parks, that before all of that, Medgar Evers was on that road. You know, so no one really knows much about him because he was pre-media, but it was his assassination that helped to draw attention to what was going down in the South. So we're going to catch some heat from it for lots of different reasons, because Rob is a white guy, and people feel that we're not supposed to be able to tell each other's stories accurately. But, you know, that's kind of silly. It's like saying you can't adopt a black baby because you're white. It doesn't make sense. So what our hope is for this is that people will go and say, wow, you mean the justice system can work? And yes, you have to be diligent, and one person can make a difference, because Myrlie Evers made that difference, and she made that difference for Bobby DeLauder, who then went into the justice system and pushed the case through. So I hope people will go see it, simply because it is a part of our history, and we love to go see historical movies about other countries, and I think it might be good for us to focus a little bit on this country, because we have rich history.
We did, and the flack that you catch, you know, it's part of a story that will bring attention to this, and then, you know, the story of Medgar Evers will be made down the road.
Yes,
because
we hope so.
You open doors with each avenue that you go.
Every step is a positive one. So I'm really glad that we got to do it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I've heard nothing but wonderful, especially about your performance, the subtlety and
Well, I'm much more adult in this. I look like a grown-up person.
Right.
You know.
Because a lot of times you're a big kid.
Yeah, you know. and you know, I was like, oh, look, that's what I'm an adult. Oh, yeah, cool, you know. So I was very happy. I liked it. I was really pleased by it.
I know that you do so much of your work, or use your celebrity in so many ways, but mostly for kids. I know you're always part of the Kids' Choice, the Big Help.
Yeah. Which we did together, which I thank you so much for.
Which was a great thing.
Yes.
And you find that celebrities have an obligation, or simply the opportunity to use their social status to change?
Well, you know, I'm very hesitant to say obligation because we each know what our obligations are. But if you believe that one person can make a difference, you do everything you can for that thing which you believe in, so that other people will say, well, gee, maybe she's right, or maybe he's right. You know, you do great stuff. You know, you kids have a good ally in you. They have a good ally in me because we were not born rich kids.
Right.
And though we were dirt poor, we know that there are really poor people who could benefit by the fact that we're saying, you know, get out there and do the can drives and bring the coats and bring those excesses that you have at your house and deposit them in places because they'll be brand new for somebody else.
Right, especially at Christmas time. There's all these programs at the post office.
That's right.
Where there are some extra Santa letters that Santa gets copies of.
Yes.
And then, you know, that other people can sort of be a little elf.
Yeah.
And it is almost Christmas.
It is.
And Whoopi and I prepared a little Christmas thing for you all.
Yes.
'Twas the week before Christmas, and because it's my show.
Time for the year's recap. Come on, girl, let's go.
They campaigned this season to choose a new president.
But the White House still holds one of my favorite residents.
The Yankees got a World Series ring.
Yes. And I'm going to Broadway to laugh, dance, and sing.
JFK Jr. finally married his steady.
Which brought tears to the eyes of the girls who were ready.
My new buddy Elmo is cute as can be.
Of course. How many friends ask, please tickle me?
The First Wives Club, big hit for Diane Goldie in bed.
Yeah, I wonder if they're casting the sequel yet.
The Olympics made athletes stars in Atlanta.
That reminds me, I want a thigh master from Santa.
You gotta admit, 96 was a sight.
And Merry Christmas to all,
and to all a good night. That is to make peace in your house, Whoopi.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rosie. I'm going to, after the show, give you a check for $5,000 for, no, seriously, for whatever charity you decide should have it.
And that is something that I'm very touched by, yet not surprised from you. So we'll send half of that to the Children's Defense Fund and half of that to Hale House.
Very good.
And that's wonderful. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Take it away, Elmo.
Yeah, next up, the dressers!
Pedigree provides all 5 building blocks of good nutrition. Protein for strong muscles, carbohydrates for energy, essential oils for a great coat, minerals for strong teeth and bones, vitamins for sharp eyes.
Pedigree, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
Turn it on with brand name gifts from Bob's Ultimate Holiday Sale. Get store-wide savings like 25 to 30% off men's Woolrich shirts. Save 10% off Bob's gift certificates. A bright idea because one size fits all. And don't miss our sweater blowout. All men's and women's sweaters just $14.99, $19.99, $24.99, or $29.99. So plug in to Bob's Holiday Sale going on now.
It's Bob's, where your holiday begins.
Last month I had quite a scare. Had to take Beth to the hospital. They had me filling out forms up to here. Sign this, sign that, sign here, sign there. It's tough when you're worried. And all along, I knew that Medicare wouldn't cover everything. Well, when Beth came home, we made up our minds to look into health care plans. She says I'm picky. She's right, I am picky. Well, I found a plan called Secure Horizons. I pay no premiums, no deductibles. Not bad, huh?
Under contract with the federal government, Secure Horizons is a very special no-premium, no-deductible plan just for people on Medicare. Call 1-800-714-3000 for a free information packet. That's 1-800-714-3000.
Oh, Beth is fine now, and that's the way I like it.
Ransom is the edge of your seat thriller of the year. It's the best film of 1996. Mel Gibson.
Give me back my son!
Ransom, a Ron Howard film. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
we got, I wanted to show Alexa Fritchie, 13 months old in Florida. There's a cute little picture, and I never got to it, and there it is. Alrighty, we'll put it on the tree. You know what? A few weeks ago, we asked our favorite restaurant critics if they'd temporarily change careers and become our favorite movie critics for the holidays. Please welcome back, via satellite from Florida, Maud and Sylvia Drescher. Hi, Maud. Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Rosie.
How are you?
We're good. We're wonderful,
great.
sweetheart.
It's nice. It's only 75 today. It's a little cool.
Yeah, don't feel bad. It's gorgeous here.
Yeah, it's freezing here, thanks.
Yeah.
You got Franny over there sitting as she is every
Franny's
day.
here
She's always there.
Yes.
That's where she is.
Always good to see the nanny.
Yes,
Yes, it's true.
Thank you,
So you
Switch
went
to Wednesday night. People should watch it Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, the nanny.
8
okay.
o'clock,
8
right.
o'clock. I think that they are watching. Isn't she winning in that time slot?
Yes, she is,
I think
Rosie.
so, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks to the audience,
Yeah,
yes.
thanks. All right. So what movies did you guys go see?
Oh, we're ready.
We had a
got
good
our popcorn.
time. We got our popcorn. We're all ready. We had a wonderful time.
We went to see Jerry Maguire, Rosie.
Ooh.
But before we review that, Rosie, you know, they showed coming attractions of some movies.
Yeah.
Do we have time to comment on those? Or we
Yeah,
don't
sure. Go ahead, Morty. Take all the time you want.
Yes?
Honest?
Well,
Okay.
the first one was Evita.
First one I saw was Evita.
Ooh.
And let me tell you something. This is a perfect film. As close to perfect I've ever seen. I would compare it to Gone with the Wind.
Oh.
She is breathtaking, magnificent, and that Banderas ain't hard to take, honey.
Yeah.
He is gorgeous.
And you know what,
Gorgeous
Sylvia?
man.
They were
Yes.
both nominated for a Golden Globe today.
And they deserve it.
Yeah,
they
all right.
deserve it.
So you like
we
that
only
trailer?
saw a little bit. Imagine when we'll see the whole thing.
You only saw like 3 minutes, right?
Right.
Oh,
3
all
minutes of heaven. Heaven.
Heaven. All right. What other trailer did you see?
We saw also The Preacher's Wife. You know, for this time of the season, that's great. But, you know, I don't know if you remember, Rosie, but I remember that's a remake of The Bishop's Wife.
Yeah.
That had Cary Grant, Loretta Young, David Niven.
Yeah.
So I knew what to expect when I saw the trailer, the coming attractions of this. But, you know, for just to listen to Whitney Houston sing, that's great enough. That's
Denzel
worth
is
the
pretty
pay.
gorgeous also.
Denzel is all right,
yeah,
too.
He's
So
Yeah, he's very
what
good.
do you rate that on a scale of 1 to 4 popcorns?
Well,
That one we rated 3 popcorn.
right.
Right.
Evita we gave a 4.
4. Okay.
A 4.
Evita
right.
was 4.
Right.
Madonna was
Evita
great
was
in
4.
that.
All right.
Wonderful.
Jerry Maguire, tell me.
Wait a second. The
We
third
had
coming
another one,
attraction
Stallone
was
we
Stallone.
saw.
Oh, okay.
That was in daylight, but that was all right too. But you know, that's the run-of-the-mill
builds, it
Stallone. A
builds,
lot of
it's
action on
exciting.
it. But we gave that 2.5 popcorn.
2.5
so
popcorns.
It's worth seeing.
All right,
Yeah,
it's worth
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah.
At least according
Now.
to the preview.
Now,
Jerry
the
Maguire.
big one.
Go ahead.
What can I tell you, honey? He steals the movie. He's absolutely gorgeous. Now, let me tell you this. At the very beginning, it's a little bit slow, Rosie.
Sylvia.
But it builds. Yes.
Sylvia.
I know you love him.
You got it.
I
That
love him
is my
too.
Tommy. You do not
I
ever say
know.
that about my
No.
Tommy.
You got to
It's
stay
just
with
a
the
little
movie.
bit,
You got to
but
stay
you
with
gotta
it.
hang in there because I tell you, the momentum builds and it's outrageous. The ending tears your heart out. It's so good. It's just wonderful.
It really was a
What
great
did you
movie.
rate it?
What did I rate it?
We
This
gave
whole
that the
basket
whole
full
time.
of popcorn and all I can get. He's beyond rating. It's a very good movie.
It's all you can get.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, besides Tommy, Rosie,
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. does a great
He's
job in that
marvelous.
movie also.
And you know what else?
Marvelous. Yes.
Tommy and Cuba both nominated for Golden Globes today
You're
as well.
kidding.
So we're doing good. We agree with them.
Boy,
All right.
we do.
That's exciting
So far, we did
news.
pretty good today.
All right, we're
Yeah.
going to come back. You're going to do more movies for us next month, right?
Yes, darling.
Yes,
We
Now,
love
darling.
that.
I also want photos of you in the movie theater, Sylvia. What happened?
Oh, okay. We could do that.
Yeah, you didn't
We
bring
could
the
do that.
Yes.
You didn't bring
We'll
the
do it.
Positively. Next time.
Well, you didn't bring the camera this time?
I asked the manager if we could have some pictures of Tommy, but he didn't have anything. When I was a kid, they always had 8x10 glossies around, but he didn't have anything.
No.
So I was disappointed.
We'll do it next time, Rosie.
Yeah, we'll
All
take
right.
pictures in the theater. It was a lot of fun.
Listen, happy
Yes,
holidays
yes.
to you two.
You
I
too,
love
darling.
you.
Have a little,
happy
want a little
holidays to
popcorn,
everybody.
Rosie?
Have a
Enjoy.
little,
Good
send
health.
the popcorn over.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
yes.
Thank you.
Happy
Bye-bye,
holidays.
Rosie.
Love
Thank you,
you. Be
darling.
well.
We'll be right back with Kathy Ireland after this.
Get to Percy's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the 3-day sale. All TVs, audio, video, appliances, and computers, all on sale. With no interest, no payments for 6 months. 3 days only at Percy's. Everything is on sale with 0% financing for 6 months. Don't miss this huge event this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Percy's. First on Gold Star Boulevard, Worcester. Open weeknights till 9, Saturdays till 6, and Sundays noon to 5.
Come to laugh.
Don't you believe that I love you?
Oh, yes, I can see where you would.
Come to cry.
We are your family. You're stuck with us whether you like it or not.
Come to terms again.
I'm looking for the love of my life.
Not that many more shopping days till Christmas.
Paramount Pictures presents the continuing story of Terms of Endearment, The Evening Star, rated PG-13. Starts Christmas Day at theaters everywhere.
To test pans with the DuPont Silverstone Select surface, we dropped them off at real-life homes. Then we came back for the results. And the pans. Seems people grew rather attached to them because Silverstone Select took the heat and everything else families could dish out. It's our most durable Silverstone yet. Frankly, we've never seen results quite like this. DuPont Silverstone Select for pans that take whatever you dish out. Find Silverstone Select on Farberware nonstick cookware at Filene's.
Oh, that was cold. Ma'am, Progresso's new soup tastes so homemade, it'll surprise you.
More than a man in a freezer?
That's where you find Progresso's new Simply Simmer soup kits. Taste.
This isn't homemade?
Surprise! Progresso gives you crisp vegetables frozen fresh. Then add the hearty broth and simmer for just 10 minutes.
You sure this isn't homemade?
Hey, does this look like my kitchen?
New Simply Simmer soup kits. Only Progresso could give you homemade taste from the freezer case.
Next, Rosie, it's Academy Award winner Sally Field. And Bonnie Hunt tells you what it's like to be Tom Cruise's co-star. Plus, check out actress Jennifer Lewis. That's an all-new Rosie O'Donnell show tomorrow.
With her best-selling exercise videos, calendars, acting career, and her very own Kmart clothing line, our next guest is a one-woman cottage industry. Please say hello to the lovely Kathy Ireland. Hi, Kath.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Every time I'm in Kmart, we're doing the commercials, I see the Kathy Ireland clothing line.
Oh, well, I have to thank you. You and Penny Marshall do the best commercials. I just laugh so hard when I see them. They're
We
so
have
much
fun.
fun.
You know, when we're there, she steals things from the store. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, she stole the whole line of your sportwear, the workout stuff.
That's what they called me and they said there's been a problem. There's been some items missing and they've been, masterminding how to put an end to that. Okay.
Call Penny.
Okay.
No, she was. She's like, look at that, like a sports bra for the bike when you work out. Maybe I'm gonna take this. You pretty girl, look like her, go to bike. How's your son?
Oh, he's great.
I just saw him backstage. He is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
How old is he?
He's 2.5.
You enjoying motherhood?
I love it. It's so much fun, and it's such a fun age. As Parker's a little bit younger,
months,
19 months. I just saw a photograph of him. He's gorgeous. He's
Cute,
gorgeous.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's so.
They sort of look alike.
Yeah,
Little blondies.
they do.
Yeah.
They do. They could be cousins. Yeah.
Does he watch a lot of TV? Does you let him watch like the Sesame Street and those shows?
A little bit. He hasn't discovered it that much. He loves books, and he loves Elmo. He loves those characters. All of them.
Who doesn't?
So much. Miss Piggy. I did a commercial for Frito-Lay with Miss Piggy, and it was like he had a nap and he came out to see me on the set. And I'm like, hi, Eric, hi, and it was like I wasn't even there. It was just Miss Piggy, he was in love. But
Elmo, do you know Eric?
No, Elmo haven't met Eric yet. Elmo would like to.
Oh, he would love to meet you.
Oh, Elmo hope he can meet him, Kathy.
Is your son excited for Christmas?
Yeah, it's getting more and more fun. I mean, last year we had this little nativity set that my husband's parents gave us, and we could never find the baby Jesus. And he would take the baby, who he called baby Weezus, and he'd take it and hide him and put him in the sofa. He was like really into hiding. And this year, I thought, okay, I'm gonna milk the elf thing. You know, so you gotta behave because the elves are watching, and
Sure.
This is very important. They're gonna tell Santa. And it was starting to work for a little while, and then he just says, Mommy, I don't need any more presents. I have enough. And yeah, so it didn't work.
Giving himself an excuse to misbehave. See, those threats don't work.
Yeah.
Now here's something that Kath, I don't know. I saw this. Kathy Ireland's absolutely fit. 5 abdominal workouts, and look at your abs. Obviously they work, but the thing that kind of got me a little surprised, 12 minutes a day.
12 minutes a day,
to
5 days
perfect
a
abs.
week. If you're consistent with it, it works. It really.
Do you think 12 minutes a day that I could have perfect abs?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. You're healthy and strong, and it's more than about
12 minutes. Because I was thinking about that. I'm like, 12
it's hard.
minutes.
It's a hard 12 minutes. I won't kid you there. It's intense, and it's hard. It's a hard 12 minutes, but more importantly than how it's going to make you look, it's how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
And I know for me, and I know it must be the same with you too, having a child.
You're tired.
You're tired, and you also want to feel, you don't want to feel vulnerable when you're walking down the street and you've got your kid.
Yeah.
You want to know you can take care of yourself and stuff. And that's, and I also want to say, if people start exercising now, this spring, Kmart is the #1 sponsor of Walk America, which is March of Dimes, and it's the fight for healthy babies.
Right.
And there's going to be marches throughout the country, most of them in April and May. And you can start getting in shape and get ready for the walk.
Get ready for the walk. All right, now listen, I'm going to start. I swear, I'm going to do 12 minutes a day. How many months
and it's
before
great
you
if you
see...
if you have a child, because you don't always have time to work out for 40 minutes.
No, but I got 12 minutes a day. But I'm saying, if I do 12 minutes a day, what month would you say I would notice a change? Because I just want it, like, by June?
No, if you did this...
12 minutes a day.
12 minutes a day, 5 days a week, consistently.
Yes.
No cheating.
No cheating.
I don't believe in dieting. It doesn't work.
Neither do I.
Just healthy foods.
Yes.
If you do that 4 to 6 weeks, you will see definite results.
Okay, what's the date today?
It's the 19th of December.
6 weeks from, you should come back in 6 weeks, and we will see if I at all resemble. No, I will, because I think it could, obviously you have to be fit first, but no matter what you do, you just got to get started. You also had this advanced sports fitness. This one, it does not say 12 minutes a day.
No,
this one is a real advanced one.
It's really fun. It's using sports moves that you use in football and basketball.
See,
now
that's
volleyball.
for me. I could do that. I could be like, come on, you know how you punch the mitt? I could do 51, 42, hot. You see, though, that's the kind of workout for me. 12 minutes a day. I'm using my abs right now. All right. And look at your calendar. Hello? 12 minutes a day, ladies and gentlemen, to that. Another 12 minutes to that. Can I say something, Kath?
What's that?
You look pretty damn good.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
You look
very beautiful. Videos, calendar, Kmart, March of Dimes. I'll see you there. And remember, don't go before Elmo meets your baby.
Oh, thank you so much.
And thanks for doing the show.
Thank you for
Kathy
having me.
Ireland, we'll be right back after that.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Fancy wrapping isn't necessary when you're giving the world's finest ice cream. But we did it anyway. Haagen-Dazs. Creamy, smooth, delicious. It makes a really cool gift for the holidays. Haagen-Dazs. It's just perfect.
More Balmex. Do you guys know something I don't?
Yes. Balmex really clears up diaper rash. And Balmex wipes off easily.
Without irritating baby's skin. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Balmex clears up diaper rash, wipes off easily.
On a typical day, the only one Mel can count on
is herself.
I've got all of these little balls up in the air.
But today she'll learn
Maybe you should let somebody help you out every once in a while.
she can count on Jack
Are you flirting with me?
to drive her completely crazy.
What would you do if I kissed you right now?
Michelle Pfeiffer,
Fine.
George Clooney.
You're just reeling me in, aren't you?
One Fine Day. Rated PG. Tomorrow, only in theaters. This holiday season, give him the Gillette Sensor XL. With protective microfins. The best you can give. The best a man can get.
You know, choosing a cold medicine is so confusing. I mean, there I am in aisle 9. Do you pick the red box, the blue box, what? That's when I remembered Tavis D. It's got the only antihistamine with 12 hours of